After getting a buy signal, Ethereum has topped out at $1,677 and looks to be moving back down again. But at this point, where is Ethereum going next? Looking at Ethereum on the 4-hour time frame, what I'm noticing immediately is that the price versus money flow has topped out and begun moving down, while the trend exhaustion has just topped out in its top red section. At the same time, we got strong sell and sell signals right here. And when all three of these indicators line up, this is the perfect time for a move back down in the market. However, not as all as it seems. On the 1-day time frame, we're actually getting the opposite readings from the indicators. We're seeing the price versus money flow at the bottom of its chart. We also had the trend exhaustion just now bottom out and begin moving up to around this point right here. So what does this divergence mean between the 1-day and the 4-hour? The thing to keep in mind about the trend exhaustion and price versus money flow is they work within 1 to 6 candles. This means that once we get a signal like here with them both topping out, we can expect within 1 to 6 candles that the price is going to begin moving down. Now at this point, what we're waiting for on the 4-hour time frame is for the price to drop down. And what we need to be looking at this point is structure support. At this point, we have very strong structure support right at the top of this sell signal candle right here. There's multiple touches all the way back here. It was respected here too. And you can see the bottom wick of the current candle actually bottomed out right at this level at $1,623. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised for the price to continue dropping and actually close near this point. And if it drops even farther, which is entirely possible, I'd be wanting to look around the last buy signal or $1,554. Again, we have so many touches on this support. We also have plenty of room on the price versus money flow to drop down, and the trend has barely begun reversing at this point, so we could actually see quite a bit of price movement before the trend exhaustion bottoms out, likely in the inner or bottommost red territory. We'll know for sure which support the price is going to end at, whether it's the $1,623 or the $1,554 support, once the price versus money flow has dropped down and the trend exhaustion has dropped into its bottom red territories. Once we see this, we are very likely near the bottom, and all we need to look for at that point is a buy signal just like right here. And once we get that, that's almost a guaranteed move up. So again, I want you to be looking for a buy signal here, the price versus money flow to have dropped, and the trend exhaustion to have dropped somewhere in these two bottom red territories. And once we get that, that's likely when that price is going to move up, and that's where the profit is to be made in crypto. Now remember how I said these indicators work within 1 to 6 candles? On the 4-hour time frame, this is 1 to 24 hours. However, on the 1-day chart here, this is actually 1 to 6 days. Now here's what the low on the price versus money flow and trend exhaustion tells me on the 1-day time frame here, keeping in mind that 1 to 6 day rule. At this point, I wouldn't be shocked in the short term to drop again to at least that $1,623 support, and then begin moving back up again with the price versus money flow and trend exhaustion. Again, this could take 1 to 6 days before that move up really happens. When it does, of course, 1,677 will need to be broken. But after that, we could very easily see the local top with this sell signal at $1,792. So my official prediction at this point, and of course, it's not financial advice, nothing is guaranteed, but my official prediction at this point is the price of Ethereum is going to drop again, possibly closing around this $1,623 structure support before it begins moving back up again. Keep in mind, if the price versus money flow and trend exhaustion are still really high as the price approaches this again, it's very likely we could actually break further down to the $1,554 mark. And this is why it's really important that you guys need to be using these indicators live. Once we get the price versus money flow and trend exhaustion low on the 4-hour time frame, and as on the 1-day time frame, the price versus money flow and trend exhaustion begin moving up again, this is when I think we're going to see those big moves in the market again, testing 1,677 again, likely moving up to the $1,792 region. From the current price, this could be a drop as far as 6%, and after that, a rise as high as 8.21%. The cool thing about the trend exhaustion and the TC top and bottom finder here is that you do not need to be watching them 24/7. Instead, what you can do is come up here to this clock, set an alert right here using create alert. Set your trend exhaustion to watch for pump, because at this point we know the price is falling. So next we're going to be looking for that move up. As the price drops, watch for pump will let you know as soon as the trend exhaustion crosses into this bottom red territory. Mark once per bar close, set your alert name, click create, and you have it set up right here. Now you can actually do something similar for the TC top and bottom finder. Watch this. Setting it to the TC top and bottom finder, you can set a buy or a strong buy signal. I actually recommend setting both just to make sure you're covered. Once per bar close, set the name. You can disregard this. The indicator does not repaint. We've made sure to absolutely code it. We've gone over it so many times to make sure this indicator does not repaint. TradingView has had some issues in the past with the prices actually changing in retrospect, as there's discrepancies between the exchange and the data that TradingView shows. So they have to show this just to make sure they're covering themselves. Completely valid, completely understandable. At this point, just click create. You are good to go. Set it for the strong buy, and you will have all the alerts you need and be ready for this drop in Ethereum. Now, I have to let you know our offerings for these indicators have changed, so be sure to watch this if you haven't grabbed the indicators already. First, what you want to do is click the indicator link in the description below. It'll bring you to our indicator page on the tradeconfident.io website. And what I would highly recommend, this is how you're going to get $400 off here. What I would highly recommend is purchasing the bundle pack first. This comes with the trend exhaustion and price versus well money flow you just saw me use, and 7 other indicators. Once you purchase the bundle pack, it'll actually include a $400 off coupon for the TC top and bottom finder, our #1 indicator here. And this coupon is actually valid if you currently own the bundle pack here. If you do not have the TC top and bottom finder and you have the bundle pack, you are eligible for this $400 off coupon, so be sure to grab the TC top and bottom finder now. Overall, purchasing both with that $400 off coupon comes out cheaper than buying just the TC top and bottom finder itself. No matter what you get, it's lifetime access for a one-time payment, and you get full dedicated email support, so be sure to grab the indicators again at the links in the description. With that, thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I will see you in the next video.